What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I am making a video that I've kind of been avoiding making for like the last year. But screw it, let's upset some snowflakes and talk about which crown is the best crown. Now, I'm actually just going to talk about three crowns, the main three. The JZ171, the UZS186, and the URS206. I'm not going to talk about hybrids, I'm not going to talk about old schools, I'm not going to talk about all that, because I've noticed mainly in the buy and sell scene at the moment, it is those three. And I know you got little other like 204 options, you've got like 187 options, blah, blah, blah. Let's just stick to the basics. Otherwise this video will go on for days. But those are the three, let's say, marketplace leaders at the moment for buy and sell and people kind of modifying, driving, all that kind of thing, mainly in Australia, New Zealand, that kind of thing, as far as I can see. So we're gonna jump in and I'm gonna spit the facts. I'm gonna tell you guys a bunch of specs about all three, fuel economy, price, power to weight, all that sort of stuff. So we can look at the facts, find out which one's the best bang for buck. And then before you jump in the comments and roast me because I didn't pick your one, wait till the end of the video and I'm gonna talk about which model is best for what application, because I personally feel a certain way about all three. So wait till the end and you'll see what I think. But let's jump on in. I'm gonna roll some of my old videos because I've done features on all three of these cars. We'll go over them, put some specs up for you, and I'm actually gonna go on the Googles and find a example of what I would do if I had each model. As you guys know, I have a UZS186 myself and it is done almost exactly how I want it. But yeah, I'll show you some pictures of how I would do them if I had them. Disclaimer, the 171, I'm kind of gonna bundle the sedan and the wagon together because I know they're both very popular. So let's jump in.
Everything is twofold. What's joy is pain on the other hand. And what happens when the one that you love is the main cause of your suffering? I need you like I need air to breathe. I need you to save me from me. I'm caught in your wave, I'm drifting away. I need you to save me. Please don't let me drown. 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 Whoa. Give me all of your lies, 'cause you're my demon in disguise. I learned to love the cage you keep me in, but the walls keep closing in. And I don't wanna die, but your poison feels so right. Why do I want you when you're bad for me? My perfect storm, my beautiful catastrophe. My perfect storm, my beautiful catastrophe.
Okay, now that we've covered that, we've covered what the technical specs cover, I want to talk about the 171, the 186, and the 206 on their own, right? So, I personally feel like the 171 is perfectly suited to someone, I guess, who's really wants to get into a JZ, like they just have to get into a JZ. It's pretty much the cheapest way to get into a JZ powered car at the moment, unless you got like a Sora or something, but I don't think a lot of people are loving them. So it's a cheap way to get into a JZ powered car. And I think that it's a really good platform if you want to get in and tinker. You want to be, changing intercoolers, fuel pumps, you want to get a bit of extra power, you want to boost it, change ECU, all that kind of stuff, all the fun stuff. That's perfect. Now, don't get it twisted, you're still gonna be driving a boat. Like, all the crowns are boats, let's be real. Every single one is HMAS, put your number at the end. Like, they're not track cars. Unless you really wanna go and spend thousands and thousands to make a boat into a track car. It's not a track car, guys, let's be real. It's a saloon, it's a cruiser, and if you wanna get that little bit of extra power out of them, you can. But I personally think the 171 is the tuner version of all the crowns. You're not really going to be I guess, aiming to pull as much power as you can out of a 186 or a 206 although the 186 does have that 3UZ, which not as bulletproof as the 1UZ, but they are the second best in the UZ family. That's, off a tangent. We'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, the 171, look, I love them. I'd love to have a 171 wagon, boost it, have a bit of fun with it, all that sort of thing. But, they are older. They've got the older styling. They've got the older interior, things like that. No, your interior is not going to crack as easy as a 186. But yeah, they're a bit older, but they are a really good tuner option in my opinion. I love them. I think they can be modeled really well. Good wheels, good stance, really, really nice car. Like, I've got nothing against them. I've got nothing against any car, really. 186s. 186s, like the one I've got, I personally feel like they're a really good dailyable kind of gangster car. I know a lot of people look at me and go, you daily your 186? What? Like a V8 in these price times? Yeah, okay. But you guys remember my other car is a big turbo Supra. Like, that's going to be even worse on fuel and terrified to drive it because of like the values and everything. So 186s, I reckon, big wheels, slam it, nice exhaust, and they are comfy. Like, let's be real, all Crowns have incredible features, like the sunroofs, the heated seats, the cooled seats, the GPSs, the adaptive cruise control, all that kind of stuff. They've got crazy features through the whole thing. They've all got like 10 speaker systems, all that kind of stuff. So when you're looking at the nitty gritties of them, they're all pretty good, like technology wise. So really picking between them, you're going to be picking between stylings and engines. So 186s, I personally think, yeah, good for slamming, big wheels, exhaust, cruising. And they're probably the best value for money. If you have to get into a Crown, I need a Crown, 186 is probably going to be your cheapest option. Especially if you go like a stock body, stock wheel, stuff like that, just be careful because you might get ripped off. You can probably get something with wheels, exhaust, airbag, controller for pretty cheap. Like, maybe $2,000 more than you're going to pay for the stock one. Now, 206s, like I said, we're talking about the URS 206, 4.6 litre V8. Really nice car. They, again, I think they're similar in the realm of the 186 styling. I can't really see someone getting a 186 or a 206 and being like, I'm going to get 1,000 horsepower. They're just not really the car that people do that with. If you do, you'd be like, Will Run, his Crown is super popular at the moment. It's got the turbos, all that sort of stuff. He is an outlier. Like, he not everyone's doing what he's doing, hence the reason he's getting so much like publicity across the social medias. He's doing some really like kind of out of left corner, out of left field, whatever the saying is, stuff, and it's awesome. I'm loving those content, and I'm loving him doing something different, and he's just like, screw the haters, I'm gonna do whatever I want. Awesome. But yeah, it's not really a common thing for people to be like trying to chase power and stuff like that with a 186 or a 206. It's normally like, let's wide body it, let's bag it, let's crazy wheels it, stuff like that. So I feel like, yeah, the 186 and 206 are similar in that realm, but the 206, you are going to get something newer. You're going to get something that the dash doesn't crack. You're going to get something that's probably got a bit more features. Like, you probably got like 171 features, 186 features, 206 features, like that many features, you know what I mean? So you're going to get probably some more features, really nice car, newer car, that kind of thing. So if you're someone that's maybe wanting more of a family car, but you want to have some nice wheels and an airbag controller, maybe that's kind of like what you want to lean to. Something that is a lot more dailyable. Yeah, okay, it's got a 4.6 litre V8, but let's be real, like, it's how you drive the car. You can get, good enough mileage out of it to justify it being a daily, and it's a very nice, newer car. So if you're not someone that feels like the 90s Jap cars, and you just want something newer, but you still want to take advantage of kind of the Japanese stylings, technology, and advancements of what they do to their cars, 206 is your field. So 171, the tuner Crown. 186, the bag, slam, big wheels, exhaust, gangster Crown. 206, more of the conservative, newer, fresher, again, big wheels, bag, but maybe justifiable to the missus that it's a family car. You might get away with that with the 206. So guys, I love them all. Let's be real. And let's just cover one thing, right? This is the most important thing about owning any car, Crowns, Skyline, Supras, whatever. Don't bag someone else's out because it's different to yours. Don't be that flog. If you're like, I got a 186, it's better than 171 because of... Shut up. No, shut up. It's better to you because you like it more, and that is great, and I'm happy for you, but shut up bagging other people's cars. The scene doesn't need it. No one needs to hear that. If you haven't got anything nice to say, don't say anything at all, okay? Don't try and bag someone else's car just because yours is different and you want to be that minority of, oh, but I've got it. Shut up. No one cares. Really? No one cares. Support everyone, support their builds, love everyone's builds for what they've got, and just be a good bloke, all right? So that's my views on it, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope you've got to see like the facts that, you know, the specs have given us, but when it comes down to it, it's your car. Pick it, whatever you want to drive. So what? It might not have better like fuel economy. So what? You might not be able to tune it, or maybe you need to tune it to get the power you want out of it. Whatever. You love it, buy it, enjoy it. That's all that matters. That is all that matters. If you're not hurting someone, do whatever you want to do, okay? Guys, if you've liked this video, hit the like, hit subscribe, tell me what you think in the comments. Let's screw up this algorithm and make it blast this channel to the moon, because then we can get some crazy builds going and the builds can be coming in quicker because they're kind of slow at the moment, and I'm sorry about that. But do those 3 things. If you want to hang around, do the subscribe. Already said that. See you guys in the next one. See ya.